Hey guys, we are continuing Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So we are still at our teacher's, who turned out to be a woman and turned out to be a butcher. Or at least she's living with one, that a big bearded dude that's probably her partner. We found out about her tragic story because she lost her child. She tried alchemy the same way that Al and Edward did. So yeah, as we know, that doesn't really have the best consequences ever, I think. She also found out that we saw the truth, which I still don't know what the truth is really, but I think as we are getting closer to some sort of a cliffhanger between episodes 13 and 14 and 15, then maybe we'll get some answers in these two episodes that are coming.
To think you saw it and managed to survive. I doubt you even know how impressive that is. Regardless, I can't accept the decision you made. You're expelled.
What? From what?
But teacher...
Al.
From her house? Oh.
The trains are still running. Get on one.
Where's she?
For everything.
Oh. He took it seriously. Beasts of Dublith. So we are to
Feel free to drop by if you're ever in town.
go on the
I'm
streets.
not so sure about that.
You idiots! You're so busy pouting you can't see what your expulsion means. You aren't her students anymore, so now you're finally free to speak to Izumi as equals. Unless, of course, you're too chicken to try it.
What?
Damn, we haven't done what we came here to do in the first place. We're heading back there right now.
Also, he gave up.
Don't let her kill you.
He gave up too quickly. That's amazing. We're equals with our teacher. Oh.
Teacher?
What the hell are you doing coming back here? I do not teach scum like you!
Teacher!
We came to you because we're trying to find a way to get our bodies back.
We won't leave without your help.
Get out now!
We're staying!
I respect that. She's gonna too.
You idiots.
Wow, so that's why
You
he
didn't see the truth. did
Al
you?
always says it. Edward.
I don't really even know what that means.
You must have lost your memory from the shock. We need to get Al's memory back. Just think what he must have seen.
We only exchanged parts of our bodies for what we saw. Al paid the toll with his entire physical being. He must have seen more of the truth than either of us did.
Then we'll know how to get our bodies back?
But the memory of that thing.
What, is it something bad?
No, it's more like awful.
Yeah, and horrifying.
It could drive you insane.
Or even leave you brain dead.
If there's a chance that it can help us, then I want to do it.
He's a very brave boy.
I have an acquaintance that might know a way to retrieve your memory for you. Let's eat dinner first. Give me a hand.
The rumors are true. He's able to transmute human souls.
What the fuck is that? What? Never seen that creature slash grandmother ever.
There's only 1 week left until the big transfer, huh? It just won't be the same without you.
I'm boring compared to some of the stories I've heard about you.
Back to the corporate world.
Well, all of your hard work has made my life easier.
Oh,
Finally got to relax.
babushkas. The
I
Russian
feel like
layers.
I've grown as an officer, thanks to the variety of work you've allowed me to take on. Checkmate.
Ah,
It took me
Oh.
long enough to beat you.
you can consider that my going away gift.
If you're in a gift-giving mood, there's something else I'd like. Gather up your things. All 5 of you are transferring to Central with me. And no objections. Understood.
I've got a problem, sir. See, I just started dating this girl and I really like her.
Dump her.
What? That's a lot to expect. But yeah, he seems loyal to his team. That's surprising. I thought he's all about his career. Oh, I forgot about the Ashva dude.
Come on, not again.
So angry.
Wounds are never gonna heal if you don't give it a rest.
I was informed that you've been targeting state alchemists for execution. A state alchemist is responsible for the burning of our village and the death of our loved ones. But your vengeance will only sow the seeds of further violence. You must end this cycle once and for all.
Would you look at that? He really is here. He's got the scar and everything.
Looks like you got yourself a deal. We'll split the bounty 3 ways with you.
Yoki, how could you do something like this?
I never even wanted anything to do with you, Ishvalans. You lost your war, but I'll rise again. And I'll use my power to annihilate Edward Elric. Now then, capture him, please. So we can
Why
get
them
our money.
specifically?
It's obvious that I'll only bring more trouble if I stay here.
Thanks for making this easy, pal.
What'd you do to him?
I'll give you a moment to pray to God.
You should be the one praying, freak!
Please, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. Please, I'm begging you to spare my life.
So you're leaving, then? Your brother would be sad.
Too late to turn back now.
Not sure what's going on there in Ishval. Just Ishval business. I'm sure we'll get to understand it a bit more soon. Oh, I hope it's not the lizard person tricking him. Oh, it is. Devil's Nest. Where did he go and alone?
There you are.
We know your secret. Meet us at the Devil's Nest if you want to talk. I'm guessing you're the people that wrote this note.
Why don't you come with us?
But my teacher always said I'm not supposed to go with strangers.
How old are you?
14.
I'd say 14 is old enough to think for yourself, kid. You gotta act like an adult. Start taking some risks.
You think so? I should think for myself?
Yes. And
He's
you can start
mocking
by
you.
So I thought it over for myself. And I decided that I should just make you tell me what I want to know.
He's so snarky, I love him.
Sorry to drop in.
What?
Be a good boy and hold still. So what's it like having someone control you from inside?
You can't stop me from moving, and you're not strong enough to hold this up forever!
You're right. All I'm trying to do is slow you down a little.
My turn.
What? They're crazy. This is insane. Someone help him.
You all right in there?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
You people aren't human, are you?
Good guess. They're chimeras.
Chimeras. Don't think.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Roa Bidor Marto do Chateau. I don't think we've ever met him.
You're
Them.
actually hollow. The name's Greed, and I want to be your friend.
You're not chimeras. It's impossible. No one's made a chimera that can talk.
You got all the proof you need right inside you. The girl in there is part snake. Ro, what were you made with? Cow?
Yeah.
We've also got a lizard and a crocodile. And the little runt you took down earlier tends to lift his leg when he pees.
Only once!
Ow!
It's
They,
really not so bad.
they look
I
human.
believe it. Who would even be capable of creating one?
The military. There's a shadow world beneath yours that's jam-packed with the impossible. I'm a homunculus.
A homunculus?
I'm an artificially created human. No joke.
Homunculus? It's a person made from alchemy.
You're lying! A homunculus is just a theory. Nobody's made one.
Guess I gotta prove it.
Why'd you do that to him?
What? Little lizard just kind of happy. I'm like, huh.
That's one time I've died.
No way.
I'm a little surprised you would have such a hard time accepting that, considering you're just a soul in a suit of armor. People like to talk in the shadow world, and I've got plenty of friends. I'm more interested in hearing what it's like to have a body that'll never die. An individual soul transmuted and bound to an object? It sounds like that's the perfect recipe for immortality to me. See, I'm Greed. I want everything you can think of. Money and women, power and sex, status, glory, and of course, I crave eternal life.
Aren't you already immortal?
Well, I guess I was put together a little sturdier than most, but I wouldn't exactly say that I'm immortal. Told you my darkest secret.
What do they need us
Now
for?
it's your turn. How'd you get your body?
Just make this easy and tell him, unless you'd rather be examined.
I wish I could tell you. That would mean I actually remember how I got it. But even if I could, I'm not the one who did the transmutation.
In that case, I'll just ask the person who did.
Good luck with that.
Where would a 7-foot-tall suit of armor run off to?
I'd be happy to tell you where you could find him. But first, you tell me what his secret is.
Do you think he can defeat all of them?
Never really crossed my mind that you could get kidnapped.
Brother, this guy's a homunculus.
Hey, way to ruin it.
You might be able to get some leads from him on how to get our original bodies back.
An Ouroboros tattoo.
I was hoping that I'd only have to deal with the little armored giant.
Why don't you just ask your partners whatever you want to know? The rest of the Ouroboros gang from the 5th lab. They had a couple of armor-bonded souls with them as well.
Well, it's kind of a long story, but we don't talk much anymore. You guys are pretty desperate to get your bodies back, right? Because I could teach you how to fabricate your own homunculus in no time at all. In return, all I ask is you teach me how to transmute a soul. Classic equivalent exchange.
I don't think we should agree.
But I really don't understand why you would want your other body back. Seems like you've got one that's perfect already.
No, I don't!
You don't need to eat, you don't need to sleep, you don't even need to use the toilet. Sounds great to me.
That's enough. Shut your damned mouth!
Yeah, so protective.
You don't know anything about the hell he's had to go through stuck with that body!
Yeah.
And you want to know how to transmute a soul? You kidnapped my brother and you want to trade secrets with me? I'll smash you and you! And I won't give you slime anything! There won't be an exchange with you?
Yeah. Oh my god, I love the English dubbing. It's so great.
I guess we're doing this by force again.
Don't kill him, all right?
You're a lot slower than a prisoner, I know!
Roa, get the armored kid out of here. Guess we'll dismantle him.
Hey, hold on!
Drop him!
Nope. Sorry. That little hand sword of yours is kind of neat, but it can't even scratch my ultimate shield.
Guard your head next time!
Oh, that hurt. That move would have hospitalized most people. All that sets me apart are my ultimate shield and my advanced healing powers. Nothing special, but you're never gonna beat me, so I'd suggest making a deal. Oh, you're one of those guys. You don't care if somebody beats the crap out of you, but if someone lays a finger on a family member, you completely freak out. What a waste. You lose your temper like this, and you're gonna lose my information and your brother.
My brother's fine. He's just waiting for me to kick your ass. You've already told us you're not immortal, remember?
Sorry to let you down, but I've been holding back. This obscures my handsome face, so I try not to wear it that much.
What?
I wasn't kidding, kid. Try all you like, but you're not gonna beat me.
The hell?
In the alley.
They're both missing?
Those idiots! They can't even sweep the street without getting into trouble! They're lucky I expelled them, otherwise I'd kill them!
I think I can help. A friend of mine noticed a short blonde-haired kid heading into a bar called the Devil's Nest.
That's circumstantial. Oh, the teacher mom is gonna help us.
There you go. You're chock full of piss and vinegar. I appreciate the effort, but you just can't win!
Oh.
So, are you ready to tell me your secret now?
She's gonna kick his ass.
Thanks for toying with me.
What?
You gave me just enough time to cool off and start thinking clearly. Is my mechanic amazing or what? Even after all this, it's still working.
Haha.
How long you want to drag this out, kid? It'd be so much easier if you just stay down! Well, that was bizarre. Good as new. Come on, again? Try a new one!
Maybe we don't need help after all.
What the hell did you do to my shield?
You may be a homunculus, but you really shouldn't have told me that your body is human, considering that means a third of it is made of carbon. The hardness of carbon varies depending on how the atoms are arranged, so it's obvious that's what your shield is made of. Once I got that figured out, the rest is simple alchemy.
I'm glad to hear it! It's no fun if it's not a challenge!
And there's one other important thing I noticed. You can't harden your shield and heal at the same time!
The others.
It's safe to say that I underestimated you. But how much longer can you keep this up in your condition?
I knew there's a door for a
Sorry to
reason.
barge in like this.
Teacher?
You damn imbecile! You think it's funny not to put the broom away?
No! I'm so sorry!
Thanks for your hospitality. He definitely needed the exercise.
Careful! He's a...
Yes, I know. I could hear the two of you all the way down the hall.
Oh, give me a break. Don't tell me you're gonna try and start anything, lady. It's no fun fighting a woman.
Whoa.
Well now, just what the hell are you?
You asked what I am.
A housewife!
Is there anything else? You know what? We're just gonna watch both these episodes since we are in the middle of action, right?
He must have some serious connections to have made it this far at his age.
Wow, that actually sucks. It's horrible how people are, eh? Just talking, whispering, being jealous.
I'm terribly sorry, but your transfer was poorly timed. His Excellency the Führer is away, conducting an inspection at Southern HQ.
He's in the south?
Wait, they actually grabbed Al?
Something doesn't smell right to me.
What an interesting discovery for such a routine inspection.
Why is he there?
Move in.
Those who lurk underground, how did they know we need help? How did this happen? Huh?
A housewife and a hot-headed brat. What a team. Though to be honest, it's not one I'm particularly interested in fighting. I'll just be on my way now.
What? You coward! Teacher, what's wrong?
He ran away. How pathetic. You okay now?
How does he
Just hang on!
not beat him? I mean, he's a powerful... We're both powerful alchemists.
Greed!
Ah, Martel, I'm glad to see that you're safe.
What's going on up there? No one else has made it back yet.
Things have gotten a little out of hand, so we need to figure a way out of here.
I can't let you do that.
Oh. How are they
old man?
as important that...
Mr. Führer, why is he here?
King Bradley?
What's the most powerful man in the land doing down here?
Not that you'd know, but growing old isn't easy.
He looks epic.
This year marks my 60th birthday. It's frustrating how your body stops moving the way you want it to. So I'd like to finish this job as quickly as possible and return home.
I've got an idea. Retire! Well, look at this. The old man's got some moves.
I bet he's the Führer.
You have just had the rare pleasure of witnessing the famous Armstrong statuary technique. I guess my ordinary methods aren't gonna work.
No. Will he turn into a cow? A bull?
Now that's certainly peculiar.
We've secured the boy and the woman. Now eliminate every last one of these freaks. Those are the Führer's direct orders.
You're a most commendable adversary, sir. And you're just as tough as ever, Major Armstrong. Last time I saw you in action was the Ishvalan Civil War. A former ally, eh? Even more reason to end this. No
Ally?
need for such bloodshed. Surrender and just let myself be killed.
Major!
How? What? How did they do that? Oh, the Führer.
I understand why you think you have an advantage over a man like me, since I possess neither your impenetrable ultimate shield nor an ultimate spear that can pierce any substance. Do you know how I managed to distinguish myself amongst the storms of bullets on the battlefield time after time to rise to my current position? I may not have the protection of your ultimate shield, but I clearly see your weakness with my ultimate eye.
What is going on there? What is he?
How many times am I going to have to kill you before you stay dead?
Where the hell is Greed?
It's too dark to see anything.
Dude. So what? It was just... Al is just sitting there? Oh, he's back.
No, Greed!
Quiet!
Come on, damn it!
No way!
I said open up!
I can't, he'll kill you!
That makes 15 times you've died now.
He's protecting
How many lives
her.
have you got left?
Damn you. Oh, crap.
Al is so wholesome.
I kind of wish we'd died back there. Do us a favor, kid, and get her out of here.
Protect her.
Don't Shadow! Let me out!
I can't!
I don't have time to argue, now open up!
Why is he...
No! I can't let you out!
Why is he protecting her as much?
I asked me to protect you! So quit struggling
Killing me is one thing, but they're not coming back.
Pitying the lost lives of your pawns? Pathetic.
I'm the living incarnation of greed. Those weren't my friends, Bradley. They were my possessions. So killing my henchmen is the same as stealing from me. And I don't let people take what's mine.
You grow more pathetic by the second. Now you stay put. I'll be right back.
We gotta run.
Aren't you the younger brother of Edward Elric? Can I help you at all?
Sure. I mean, no, I'm fine. Thanks, but I'm all right. Mortal, don't do this! Please! Die, Bradley!
Remembering because of the blood and the death inside of him.
You okay?
Are you okay? You're covered in blood.
We thought it best to open you and remove her before you awoke.
I couldn't save her.
You can't blame yourself, Al. Come on, let's go home, okay?
Hold it, you two. There are a few questions I need to ask both of you before you could leave. Have either of you had any previous dealings with a man who referred to himself as Greed?
Of course not.
Did you happen to trade any manner of information with him?
None at all. And the military wasn't even mentioned, not once.
That isn't my concern. Let me be more specific. If you arranged a deal or shared any knowledge with him, then I'll execute both of you right now.
Oh, but we disagreed to that.
I'll ask again, did you share any knowledge that might affect the military?
No. Can we go now?
I am curious about your steel arm and leg and your brother's armor body. Is there any connection between the two? You really are an honest kid. All right, men, pull out. And you make sure to take good care of your younger brother, Edward.
He's so buffed up.
I appreciate everything you've done for the Elric brothers.
Insane stuff.
Oh, no, it's nothing at all. It's simply one of the many duties of the military to protect our state alchemists. But what about you? I'm sure you could use a little extra protection.
Why is he there?
You mean as a state alchemist?
Why, yes, exactly.
What?
You're asking a bedridden housewife to join the military? You can't be serious. Is the country really in so much trouble that you'd need the help of someone like me?
There's no need to be harsh. Well, I will be back. I'll keep my fingers crossed that when I do return, perhaps you'll have had a change of heart.
It's just odd.
There's something I forgot to mention. Greed had an Ouroboros tattoo.
I'm not sure I follow.
The fifth laboratory? The Philosopher's Stone? Remember the guys I told you and Colonel Hughes about?
Colonel Hughes,
They don't know. Shit, they don't know.
Listen, Edward.
I forgot about that.
Do not do anything rash.
Sure.
Good night.
They're back. All the memories of when my body was taken away.
What'd you see?
Well, it was definitely weird. I didn't find out anything about how to get our bodies back. So I guess we haven't made any progress.
It's not entirely true. You remember what the Fuhrer told us back in Central? About the unrest amongst the ranks of the military?
And it all had something to do with the Philosopher's Stone and those Ouroboros guys. He said he was trying to gather info on them.
Well, Greed was obviously connected to them somehow. Why'd the Fuhrer slaughter everyone? If he was trying to figure out what they're up to, why didn't he catch them and make them talk?
I actually
good
don't
point.
know.
It also seems a little weird that the Fuhrer himself would lead an attack against such a small group.
Sure does. None of this adds up. But we need to get closer.
There's something going on with the Fuhrer, and I'm not certain I get it just yet.
Welcome back, Fuhrer. How was your inspection of the South?
No freaking way!
To say the least, it was a very productive visit.
A
It seems
traitor!
both Fullmetal's younger brother and their teacher are worthy candidates for human sacrifice. I made an unexpected catch.
Talk about a blast from the past. It's been a century since I've seen that face. Rise and shine, Greed. You can't sleep all day.
The gang's all here.
Looks like your ultimate shield let you down after all.
What gang?
Feel free to pierce me with your ultimate spear anytime you want. Hello, Gluttony the Voracious. Still haven't found the right diet for you yet, huh? And Little Envy the Jealous, please, for the last time, get a new outfit. Where is Sloth the Indolent these days?
I'm sure he'd love to be here slacking off, but we have to keep him working.
Sorry to say it, but it's kind of depressing that none of you have changed in the past 100 years. Who's the new addition?
I am Wrath the Furious.
The humans know him as the leader of Amestris, but the truth is that he was created by Father for the final stage of the plan.
A homunculus that can grow older? That's impossible.
Oh, really? I thought nothing was impossible. You change your mind or something?
Shut your worthless trap, Ugly. That's a scary face. Why don't you show us what you really look like, you hideous freak?
Call me that again and I will destroy you.
Stop your nonsense, both of you. It's time you resolve this sibling rivalry. Your father does not wish to see such ugly behavior.
Hey,
Is
Pops,
that-
long time. I know it's been 100 years and all, but you sure do look decrepit.
Do you think that's Edward's brother?
You are
Father?
both my son, and you are a piece of my soul.
Is that him,
So
the
why
father?
would you betray your loving father?
You know the answer to that better than anyone, Dad. You were the one that made me this way after all. I'm just being myself. I simply had larger ambitions than spending my life working for you.
And if I were to ask you to return and work for me again?
Never.
As you wish.
Jeez, talk about cheesy.
Why don't you come on in, kids? The water's fine! Nice and hot, just like the flames in hell. And when the rest of you get there, I'll be waiting for you!
He died there?
Now return from whence you were born. Return to my depths and rejoin my soul.
That's what you want, Dad!
He's gonna drink him?
I propose a toast, my children. I shall drink to the promised day, and
They're-
to your undying loyalty.
They're all gonna drink him? That.
Father! Welcome home, Father! I'm so glad you're back!
Oh no.
And it's good to be back, Salim.
Did you have a good trip?
Why, yes. I'd say it was productive at the very least.
Why couldn't you just retire and try to enjoy some peace and quiet for a change?
He's not
Hey,
old.
now I'm not quite that old yet.
He's only
Oh,
60.
Salim, never guess who I ran into down south. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Can I meet him sometime, Father?
You sure do like to hear about Edward, don't you, Salim?
Well, he is the youngest state alchemist ever, right? That's so cool. I mean, he's not much older than me. And if he can learn alchemy at his age, then maybe I can too.
Why would you want to learn something like that?
So I can get my state license, of course. And then I could help Father.
You never know, Salim. Maybe you will help me out someday.
Is that some sort of a Chekhov's gun thing? Because it seems like it. Anything there? Well, a lot has happened in these episodes. These people that showed up, to begin with, I thought they were just some thugs, like a group of thugs that maybe were curious about alchemy or something, but that they sort of revealed who they were. I still thought that maybe it's just some sort of a side thing, but turns out that what the Führer is part of that. He's sort of, I don't know, he's a traitor for whatever reason. And then we also saw that Al found the truth, but that there wasn't much there. I don't fully understand what happened here, so any explanations I welcome. I think I'm gonna need them. From what I gathered, we are in for some sort of a break between these episodes. Like, I think some circumstances might change in the future. I still don't know a lot. There's the blonde person who's some sort of a king who's, I don't know, he drank his power and it's just odd. I'm not sure who he is. He was blonde, like all these blondes. I immediately suspect them of being Edward and Al's father. But was that him by any chance? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, unedited episodes are available on Patreon, and I'll see you soon. Stay safe, guys. Bye.